Achieving greatness to me means three things. So, one, knowing yourself as an individual well. Number two, knowing your community really well. And number three, finding a way to merge the strengths that you have as an individual with the needs of your community. And so each person's greatness is going to look unique to them because they're unique individuals, even if we all live in the same community. So the things that I would do to achieve greatness would look different than yours, and we need my greatness and we need your greatness at the same time, even though they're different. And so I think that's something that Student U, I feel like, does well in terms of allowing for a variety of roles, a variety of experiences, both for staff and for students, to make sure that our community gets as many avenues for community fulfillment as possible. Lots of reasons. I think probably one of the biggest for me is exposure and seeing yourself in different environments. So when you have a chance as a young student to be on a college campus and you can see another student that looks like you, or you're inside of a dormitory and could imagine yourself sleeping there, or inside an auditorium and you can imagine yourself taking a class there, those are ways that you begin to expand your horizons and into like the types of communities that you can fit in. That's one of the biggest things, I think, is exposure. But I also think the second one is having a bar, like a high standard that we make sure as a college access organization that we are clear with students that we believe that they can achieve, and that we want to make sure they have the experiences and the skills to be able to achieve whatever they would like to do. And I think that college tours can serve that way. The third thing, though, I would say also is the experience around the social experience of being on a college campus. So going with your friends, going with your teachers, having a chance to ask questions. There's some memories that happen on trips like that I think are almost half of the benefit of, like, even when we were in New York, like being able to go together. There are memories that you and I are going to have together from that trip that other people will not have. And so I think that's really powerful as well. I think probably a mesh of my first two answers. So because I think achieving greatness requires an individual to know themselves really well and find how they can match that inside of a community. A college tour or college campus is another type of community, and so by being able to go and visit it, you can see what are some of my strengths or needs that I need inside of my community, what are things that I can give to my community, and look at the college campus as a new community that you could fit into. And so I think that college tours can achieve greatness by providing people the experience and the time to reflect about that college community and how that reflects on themselves. So like how we talked about on our New York trip of, you're going to see a campus, you may like it, you may not like it. Both of those things will teach you about yourself, and it's not until you know yourself that you can really achieve greatness. I think probably for me, one of the ways that I've been able to do that is finding work, like professional work, where I'm going every day, earning a paycheck, spending most of my time that really aligns with my values. And so that took a lot of time and reflection early on when I was younger, to think about what motivates me, what things, if I was to be gone tomorrow, what kind of legacy would I want my life to have left on others. And I think finding that educational equity and opportunity work is something that, like, I feel like can leave a legacy for other people, because it allows you to live beyond yourself. And so I think that that's one of the ways I've been able to achieve greatness, is by being true with myself about what things are important to me. And I found that things that are important to me is being able to serve others and being able to work in a profession that allows me to do that every day.